Hey everyone, and welcome back to Coffee Talk. Well, it's been a while since I played this. Like I said, I only record this once a week, and I don't play that much. Now I'm playing up to like 40 to 60 minutes of gameplay now. But let's just hope that it hasn't done the problem again, the bug, where it loaded back to an earlier like day. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. Continue. I'm keen to see what happens. I think the story is starting to get really, really good, although it was always pretty good. Welcome. Oh yeah, this is definitely new. Good evening, sir. Who was this man in black? Agent. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE, for short, FIRE. How may I help you? Why did I say that like that? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? Do you mean the astronaut? What's his name again? Armstrong? I don't think so. Neil? Is his name Neil? Like, what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. I think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. We'll do so. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Interesting. Now we've got a subplot of an agent looking for Neil. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh, they're together. Good evening, Topher. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? No, you go first. Oh my god, are they together? Did they get together? Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? A lot of mint? That's gonna have a very refreshing taste to it. Marrakech. Oh, you've learned something new. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my! It's warm, but very refreshing. Sorry, I've had like a really bad throat lately, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think I might have an infection. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea, so if I start coughing randomly, I'll try and cut it out, but it might come through. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have tetrique. Have you ordered that before? I don't know what tetrique is. How am I meant to make it? How am I meant to like guess that? Is it in the Evening Whispers? There's a lot here I haven't been reading. I should probably take some time at some point. Maybe I'll do a reading video of this. I'll do an extra video of all the stuff that Freya's been writing. I wonder if there's anything about tetrique in here. I can't just guess because that would not make sense. A stray boy and a lonely cat. Is it on her? Do I even have her? There at Myrtle. It's a really nice picture. I need to stop pressing escape. Neil and I are not even friends. I'm curious what Neil's profile is gonna say. Tariq. I know you can go ahead and say that, but I have no idea what that is. Do you want me to just guess? Damn it. No, I don't know. This whole video is just gonna be me trying to figure out what a Tariq is. What if it's gotta be somewhere. No, I don't. Okay. Tariq. Okay, let's make some guesses what it could be. It kind of reminds me of this. Could it be an Indonesian tea? So if that's coffee, ginger, it could be an Indonesian coffee. We could make the assumption that it has ginger and coffee in it. So let's go coffee. What about ginger and like just a lot of ginger? Well, we might as well experiment a bit. Who knows what we'll discover. Ginger coffee, that's not it. Tariq. Coffee, ginger, mint. I've got 5 trashes. We might as well play around a bit. That's ginger mint coffee. That sounds disgusting. Coffee, cinnamon, ginger. I feel like if you mix too many ingredients together, it like doesn't really work. So what if I did coffee, cinnamon, cinnamon? This has just been, even trying to guess this, it isn't actually working out that well. I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna take a guess. Let's just go. Whatever we get, we'll just serve it. Take the cinnamon. She's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Huh? Is there anything wrong? Well, like, is there anything right? Because it's not what I ordered at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you. No need. But make sure it doesn't happen again, okay? We'll do. What am I meant to do? I don't know what a Tariq is. How are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team. Oh, how will I ever know what a Tariq is if she's not going to tell me? Do I have to Google it? Is it an actual drink? We've made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. Glad it could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh? I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if as executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory. They'll say, please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway. Geez, my throat's not doing great. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. Wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that, but guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I should not feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry, I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation, healthcare bonuses, and so on, and we're already used to this. So, don't you worry about me, okay? Well, getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. Max West? That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast. Before they give you a spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. I've been watching a lot of TikTok, and currently the trend on TikTok is a sound. It's music from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Broadway show. And I just have the song stuck in my head. The Veruca says, "I want the golden ticket." It's just over and over in my head. I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? Haters? Does that actually happen? Do people actually go up to indie devs at, like, PAX and they're like, well, we hate your game? I feel like that's a surefire way to get kicked out of the convention hall. What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Hey, as long as it's not insulting and it's actual criticism, then it's fine. What about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. That's true. People aren't like arseholes. Like that particular gamer crowd that you see everywhere that are just like absolutely going completely off their bonkers about stuff about they hate in games. They are not like that in real life. When they get face to face with the developer, I'll tell you that. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Oh, I might, next time the astronaut's in, I might experiment with some different coffee types. So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. Eh? No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. No, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I actually love the dynamic between them. It's actually really cute. I have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan? Don't. I can give you the guidelines of what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Oh, wow, I have not seen you in ages. Hello, Miss Rachel. Are you okay? Hi, Topher. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. Wow, you're gonna have Beyonce headline? They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... What? Backups. Oh. Hey, that's still, yeah, it's still the biggest festival in the country. That's still good. Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. How do I make a hot chocolate again? I don't have to ever actually have to make it. Would that be... Would that just be dark chocolate? Just this? Wait, she said sweet. Let me back out. Let me back out. There goes my last trash of the day. That was very bitter. I should have paid more attention. So she wants a sweet hot chocolate, right? Do I have any sugar? This is not what she wants. Cinnamon might make it. Spice lady, look, I'm not good at this. The game is getting annoyed, but at least I learned a new drink. She's gonna be like, what the fuck? Here's your order. Thank you. How is it? I don't think this is what I ordered. I mean, it's a cup of hot chocolate, but there's nothing special about it. Oh wait, so I got it like half right? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry for the mistake. It's okay. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instructions on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Yeah, I think that's the most important part. Put like a 15-minute time limit. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. I wonder if the devs behind Coffee Talk went to like PAX West or something. That makes sense. You don't want to put a time limit on it? Try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? Oh my god, there's an eclectic group here today. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Topher. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Wait, you are sorry, not you are sorry. Emphasis. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Well, today we learnt 2 new drinks. Wait, did I do the order right? Would it be chocolate, ginger, and then milk? Okay, it's chocolate, milk, and then ginger. I'm guessing you don't want to put in milk last. You want to put the base ingredient first. You want to put the milk in second. If there is milk. And then you want to put, like, the topping on. I don't know what else to say. The extra ingredient. I think that's how this is the best way to do it. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad. Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert, excuse me? I need him, he's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris, he's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad, it has not changed. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much, and even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand, Henry. You need to Henry makes a good point, but he's also way too overprotective. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mum? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning, or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be a manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home, relax, and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. Well, I was talking about Veruca's Salt earlier. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Excuse me for a moment, Topher. Rip. Myrtle and Aqua are probably like, what the heck? I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Yeah, I can't do that. If someone's causing a lot of noise, like my focus is like boop, right on them. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize, but you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Telfa, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. I guess that's all for Oh, is it Henry back? Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Ha! Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of a new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, yeah, they were big. Now we're still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settled down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. What hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened up a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Topher. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Hey everyone, you might have noticed I'm wearing something different. That's because this is actually filmed a week after the cut. Because I got really sick, like right at the end of that cut. I was just like, I have to stop. And I took like literally a week off recording anything because I just needed to rest and recover, which felt so good. So let's get back into this and let's see what happens. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. That's a lot better than what was going on before. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers. That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all, but this is a pretty different coffee shop than other workplaces, I would guess. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. Why today? May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Oh, just hire Neil. Do it. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. This is a lot different to what I expected. It might look like my lips are extremely red, and I'm not entirely sure why. Gosh. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yeah! That'll be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. Good. Is this going to turn into like a training sim? When you should start talking. Or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Wish it's that easy to get a job. Hey, can I have a job? Yeah, sure. Get in the back. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but I will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? I'm talking on a lower decibel than I usually talk because I don't want to put too much strain on my voice because it's still recovering. You ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Is this going to be difficult? I worry. Welcome. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey Topher, what's going on here? Well, Neil's working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Huh, it's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Earth conquering you? Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to do this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. Well, it's an extra hand, so that's pretty helpful. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. I still need to write for the paper again, or did they find out that you were working on something else? What happened? The chief found out, yep. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and a higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. Sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We don't understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. I mean, even if you are paying for the drink, okay. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. Neil's learning! It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. A favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. I mean, you like the double. You like the espresso, right? I mean, this is what you always order. Ah, it's Neil's hand. Here is your drink, specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines, and if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, well, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Yeah. Languages will keep on changing. That was exactly what I was about to start. Understood. Like, it feels like the vocabulary is, like, changing nearly every month now. Especially among, like, younger generations. At least we're here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast are you, right? Not fast enough, apparently. Do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full time. I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote, according to our research. The standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's Gra Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. Ha ha ha! I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word counts. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So, it is still a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. Ha-ha-ha. Ha-ha-ha. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Neil's Neil's speech skills have become, like, much more casual than when we first met them. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Myrtle's like, are you serious right now? Is this really happening? I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Didn't I, like, stuff this up the first time? Let's see. Where... Damn it. A little bit of ginger. It's not... Is it the ginger latte? Like, what if I did this? I feel like coffee with the... We've got some trashes, so let's experiment. No. I don't remember. Well, yeah, we'll just do coffee, ginger, I guess, and see what happens. I should just serve that. Save trash. The thing is, me playing this week by week makes me forget a lot of stuff that's going on. Not bad, thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Freya just giggled. Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening to the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we'll try step by step. One small step for you, might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... Oh. Hello? Oh, yep, that's Aqua. I know that's Squelch. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he's... Oh. When he said he was going to breed here. Where is Topher? Miss Aqua, please react. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Ugh. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Yeah, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? Over and over through this conversation. We're starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. That was just literally going into my head. I might need to hold up a sign. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here is the deal. Thank you, I don't want to read it all again. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Topher. Oh, it's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What? What are you gonna do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many... Oh god, yeah, okay, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong, but didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that, but we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what oh god, okay, that was sort of what you'll study in Coachella. Why don't you just watch porn? After that, we'll be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I mean, no, it's not the best representation of an actual sexual encounter, but it's better than you watching people in person. After that, we'll be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought you... Stop, that's distracting me. I thought your research... Stop it! Was in community graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But... Wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Pardon? Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. What? Is this a meta joke? How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. It's a meta joke. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things that need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. Halves? I don't understand. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight off my chest, but just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. Sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. Hehehe. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I've read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Oh, Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way, but yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although, it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout? Mood. Been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. Mood again. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under free NDA, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. The task is making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Is that a dream job for some people? Yeah, that's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. Oh, that makes me excited for, what is it, Ghost of Tsushima? So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years. Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target, we jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess. Whoa, that's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. I mean, well, understandable. I know people who literally never take vacation time. And then sometimes they get in trouble. And then they're forced to take it all at once, and then sometimes they don't make money. Rip. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. Oh my god. I kind of shipped them so hard. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua, you look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. Out to my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the... No, I'll walk together to the bus stop just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? I just felt my soul leave my body. Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. And please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house? I definitely won't say no. Right. That's a day done. It seems like each day takes around like 20 to 25 minutes. Which is pretty good. Because I'm already feeling vocal exhaustion. I need to find my inhaler. Right. We're gonna leave it there. But like, because like, I'm trying to keep them to about 2 days an episode. At least it's better than 1 day, because I feel like there's barely any progression if it's just 1 day. But if I do 2 days, it's a bit more progression. Thank you for watching. This will continue being regular. I know I say this each time, but I'm just putting that out there because there are new things coming to the channel, like Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. But yeah, it'll still happen regularly. Just keep an eye out for it. And I think we're getting closer and closer to the end. So we'll be able to retire it soon and focus maybe entirely on Shadowbringers. It might be a bit interchangey. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.